going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Tuesday afternoon, 3:50 to be precise. We like to be precise, guys. So today we're going to be doing arms. We're going to be doing sitting dumbbell simultaneous curls. And we're going to be doing laying on the floor, easy bar skull crushers. So that's going to be our movements for today. I'm probably going to also hit the heavy bag. But if I do a video of that, we'll throw that in a separate video. So we don't make this video too lengthy. So yeah, everything's going okay here today. Of course, you know, there's always stuff on the mind. Always a lot of stuff going on in the old brain. And you know, you try to learn over time how to control your mind and control how you react to things and deal with things. And sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But you know, our feelings, our emotions, depression, anxiety, our nerves, everything sometimes can get the best of us, you know. And, you know, if you know my story, which a lot of you do and a lot of you don't, but, you know, there's a lot going on and a lot of things I'm thinking about all day long, and you know, not just with my oldest kid, and not just with myself and my weird low blood platelet thing I got going on, but, you know, my wife. My wife has epilepsy. She has, you know, high blood pressure, high cholesterol now. Her cholesterol is pretty high. And, you know, that's not something you want to play around with when you get our age, you know. And, but part of the problem is, and she would agree if she was here on camera, that she and our oldest son, unfortunately, are a lot alike when it comes to taking responsibility for your, let's just say for your health, because my wife's responsible for everything else, unlike my son. But neither one of them you know, they don't, it's too much effort to put into your health. You know, everybody wants to live on pills and call it a day. But at the end of the day, there is no miracle cure in a pill. It's just there to kind of help. I mean, you got to put forth a little bit of effort to help change things. So, you know, you got that in your mind, because anything can happen, you know, to any of us at any time. Anything can happen. It's just, it seems like, you know, every other month or every other year or so, something else kind of, you know, adds on to our issues, our ultimate demise. And so, guys, you got to be responsible for yourselves and, you know, try to take care of yourselves just a little bit. And, you know, small changes in your lifestyle can yield big results. So, you know, nobody's saying, you know, make a complete 180 or 360 or 180. I don't know, you tell me. Nobody's saying to make these ginormous changes and, go with it's like, you know, smokers, you know, stop smoking instantly. Sometimes that's not the answer. Small steps, baby steps, can sooner or later give you the results that you're hoping to get. So it's like working out. You know, you can't just start working out and say, well, I want to bench press 300 pounds. You got to take baby steps to get there and, you know, do what needs to be done. So anyway, just a little opening thoughts that are going on in my mind. And maybe it is something you're going through as well in your life or your loved ones or whomever, and it might touch base with a few of you out there. So, anyway, seriousness out of the way, guys. Let's go ahead and start our workout and get it done so I can get all my stuff done. I gotta get the video edited and uploaded, what you're seeing now. Isn't it beautiful? I gotta eat, I gotta take a shower and all that stuff. So I got stuff to do, guys, and these little steps I'm taking are gonna get me there if I start taking the steps. So let's start taking the steps. Let's do some dumbbell simultaneous curls. All right, we got 20-pound dumbbells. All right, we got the 25s. All right, we got the 30s. All right, we got the 50s. All right, let's do 50-pound dumbbells one more time. All right, let's go down to 40s. All right, let's go down to the 30s. All right, Spencer, this is for you, 80-pound dumbbells. Ugly, ugly little cheat curls. You're a strong guy, Spencer. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, let's do some laying down easy bar skull crushers. All right, we got 65 pounds. All right, we got 85 pounds. All right, we have 105. All right, we have 115. All right, 115, last set. All right, guys, and just like that, we are done with the workout. Felt pretty good. Pretty good little workout. We'll talk about a couple things here. So the sitting simultaneous curls felt good. A couple of the sets I stopped supinating the wrist because it starts aggravating my elbow a little bit. Plus, my hands like to slip around in the dumbbells. So I started just doing more, whatever this grip would be. So not supinating. And did pretty good there. And just for funsies onesies, I did the standing alternate dumbbell curls with the 80s. And that was for Spencer Graziano. He always does some kind of crazy heavy dumbbell curl and always amazes me how strong he is. So that was for him. I don't usually do something like that. And then on the tricep lay down easy bar skull crushers, it just flows so smoothly off the tongue there. That's what she said. We did only go up to 115, and we only did we only did 5 sets. But I get a lot of tricep work with my bench pressing. Plus, doing tricep work a lot of times can aggravate your elbows. And yeah, I think it was yesterday maybe that I started kind of swelling up right here on the side of my wrist. And that happens maybe, I don't know, maybe once or twice a year. Sometimes you'll see me even wrap my hands, my wrists and everything to try to keep, nice tension and on that. But yeah, it started flaring out here yesterday. And so that was kind of bothering me. And so I didn't want to aggravate things too much. So I just went up to 115 and did 2 sets of 5. So you want to play it smart. You can still do these things, but you might want to modify some things along the way for your needs. So anyway, pretty good little workout today. Still got to do the heavy bag. Again, you can look for that video after this one at some point. And anyway, guys, I hope I give you a little inspiration to do these things and just so much more, so much better and more. And I also hope I inspire you to take care of yourself a little bit inside and out. Especially here in America, seems like people would get the message and try to do a little bit better. So if I help inspire you to do these things, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown.
Well, howdy folk, how y'all doing?
Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, and get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!